Oh my God, who the hell cares?
What's up, ballers and shot callers?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? We're back with another ep. Xavier's back.
Hi.
Did some MMA today. I got headbutted. Might turn into a black eye. We'll see. Hopefully. I've always wanted a black eye. Have yet to get one. It would be really cool. Hit me right in the brow. But, the damage may expound. It may travel. It may get me a black eye. What are you, Xavier? How was your MMA experience this morning? Here, I'll shadow box. You can talk. How was your MMA experience today?
Guys, sorry about that. It was fantastic. I was boxing people like crazy. People were saying I was very long because I have long limbs. That was the second reason. Another reason is I was choking people out today. What can I say? It was my first day of MMA. I put on the 4-ounce gloves, and I was letting my fists eat. Let me tell you, it was a fantastic day. And I went home, and I actually, in honor of Noche UFC, the Mexican main event, UFC 306, I went to my local Mexican restaurant, and I pounded an $18 fajita meal.
In honor of Noche UFC and Mexican culture, I pounded a 300-pound Mexican woman.
Yep. Hey, guys, what does BMW stand for?
Baby Mama Wyland.
Big Mexican woman. That's why it's so expensive.
Big Mexican woman.
Guys, what is he laughing about? Lock in. Okay.
I never laugh.
I never laugh.
I never lack.
I only go in and I try to perform. And that's exactly what I did today. I put on the 4-ounce gloves and I let them eat. Now, did I get choked out? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But it doesn't matter because we're here. And could I really have drove here if I got choked out? I don't think so.
Guys,
So,
it was a really fun time.
it was a good day.
It was a good day. Did some takedown stuff against the wall. That was awesome.
Yes. So
I gotta get a padded wall so I can do
Yes.
that. That was just fun.
Yeah.
It didn't even feel like training. That was literally just fun.
It was fun. We were trying to defend a takedown. I guess the biggest simulation would be like
Up against the cage.
up against the cage, but we were against like a padded wall, and one person was on the ground,
They were like mid shot if they were trying to take him down, and then
Yeah.
you'd start, and the person on top they had to defend and try not to get taken down, but the person on the bottom, it was your goal to dump them.
Yeah. So either the way that you win on either side is if you're on the ground simulating the takedown, you kind of just want to pick them up, essentially pick the person up, or just like
Dump them on the ground.
dump their legs, get them taken down somehow. But if you elevate them at all, it was an automatic win.
If you lift them in the air.
Yeah, so if you could lift them in the air, we do no slams, at least not yet. So
Not without the crash pads.
not without the crash pads. But if you're on the top, you kind of were just trying to avoid getting slammed, and you
To
would
get away from the wall.
and to get away from the person and the wall. So it was a fun drill. It was a hard drill, very exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
But that was our first, at least my first MMA experience. Was it yours too?
Yeah, that was yeah.
Because everything outside of it was that we've trained has been either, like an hour of striking, which is boxing and kickboxing essentially, Muay Thai, and then like jiu-jitsu, and then that's no gi and gi. So either you have the murder pajamas on or you don't. But that was our first time putting on the non-boxing gloves. Put it up on the screen. Whoever's editing this.
Fusion.
And guys, it was magical. So I can't wait till I develop further and I can punch people while I have their legs submitted.
Amen. Amen. What a beautiful way to say that. Guys, we already did the fight predictions with Ramen last week.
No, you did?
We did.
Oh, man. Actually, guys, I knew that. I watched it. So I watched it. And
Fake fan.
I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
But, guys, Sean O'Malley will knock out Merab in the second round. I'm calling it right now. You're probably listening to this after it already happened, and you're going to listen back, and you'll be like, holy shit, how did Eli know? Guys, it's because I'm a genius. Also, I follow this guy on Instagram. Shout out. I believe his tag is @TheFightLab. This guy, awesome, brilliant mind. But basically, Merab has this one thing where he super overcommits on an overhand, and the other person will duck, roll to the left hook, hits him in the chin. He had this happen to him twice when he fought Marlon Moraes, and the one time it actually dropped him. And then in his last fight against Henry Cejudo, it also dropped him. So, Timbo and the Sugar Show, second round knockout, Merab, probably off of that exact same thing. I think Merab is probably going to get a takedown, and it's probably going to ride out the whole second round. Then I think he's getting knocked out in probably the first minute of the second round. That's my prediction. You have any fights that you're just scoping out?
Well, dude, I was ready to get it done, but I'm having a mental block. No, could I see the predictions? Could I see the image?
Lay picks.
Lay picks.
Lay picks. Don't mind Alexa.
Yo!
Oh,
Okay.
We need 5.
Okay. So you are blue and Ramen is red. Makes sense.
Red ramen.
Yep. True. Okay. I'm obviously super excited for the main event: Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili.
Shing shing.
Something.
Last name sounds like a sword fight.
It's badass though. Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega is going to be very awesome. And then, guys, I'm kind of a casual. I don't know too many of these guys, but I have been watching the UFC vlogs. They've been doing these UFC pre-fight vlogs, like 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever. So I did watch all of these. So I'm excited to see Daniel Zellhuber. I'm probably going to pronounce all these names wrong. Let me see. Ronaldo Rodriguez is awesome. Who are these guys? Let me see.
Chewies.
Oh, yeah. Raul Rosas Jr. I think this is actually my first time watching him fight. On the actual card.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember when he fought last, but I don't think it's been for the past.
Yeah, that's the last one in Mexico City, Mexico. He pulled out because he got sick and his dad wouldn't let him fight.
Oh,
so
okay.
that was supposed to be his last fight. I don't know.
Yes.
Before that.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see him fight. I think he's hilarious. Chewies.
Guys,
I hope he beats somebody and just completely says it on the post-fight, whatever.
guys, the Sphere is gonna go crazy.
It's going to be awesome.
Especially when he hits that Chewies.
Yes.
Sphere is gonna be rocking.
What if they just blow up his face like super bad resolution on the Sphere and it's just an obscured face and they bass boost it for everybody
That'd
to
be
see?
awesome. Yo, shout out Raul Rosas Jr.
True.
I feel bad for bro because it looks like somebody like kick flipped on his face as a baby. But he's good. He's good.
Yeah, but you can't feel too bad because the kid is an absolute demon on the boxing gloves. He's scary. He's cut. He's built like a brick shit house.
He's got really good jiu-jitsu. He just needs to stop trying to pull guard.
Well, that's probably true, but he's really good. But yeah, he's and if you watch those UFC fight vlogs, you'll get a little bit of lore on him. So I definitely like him a lot more as a fighter now. But
Youngest fighter to ever sign with the UFC. He was only 17 years old. He was
Yeah.
still in high school.
yeah, so he's really cool. I'm excited to see him. And then, like I said, I don't know too many of the names, but any of the Mexicans I'm voting for because this is Noche UFC. This is the Mexican card. So
Arriba!
I want them all to win. Viva El Mexico.
Viva!
Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico.
Live Mas.
Yes, Live Mas.
Live Mas.
Live Mas. And then, we got that stuff out of the way. Guys, Tinder update time. I got a girl's number from man Xavier. I haven't asked him about it since because I'm ready to hear what's up with that, brother.
It's not as it's didn't go very far. So, guys, you gotta realize, I get bored by the Tinder, so this will go pretty quick. But he sent me her number, and he said something along the lines of, "I want you to cook," or "let him cook," or something like that.
I can pull up the quote. Jamie, pull up that video of those two guys kissing passionately.
Pull up the quote. Pull up the quote.
I said, "Go to work, my boy,"
Wait a minute. Where's that?
because I'm really cool.
So, here's the thing. I found it to be a little bit awkward because I was not texting this woman. So I was given a number, and it was kind of, I forget, well, give me the timestamp of when you got the number. I need to know this. I feel like it was like 5 p.m.
It was Sunday. She texted at 12:02 a.m., so I was most definitely not awake. It was probably next day that I got it.
Okay. So when was I sent the number?
Probably Monday.
Monday.
I can check.
Probably like 4 or 5 p.m., I'd say, right?
Let me check. Yep, Monday, 4:35.
Oh, okay. I did have time.
Oh, 4:35 a.m., because right when I woke up, I saw that she sent the number.
Oh, okay. I have no excuse here. But, so what happens is I'm sure I was probably awake when he sent this. In fact, I think I remember responding almost immediately. And so I said, I acted hype. I was like, I didn't act hype. I was hype. I was like, yes. And so I believe I texted him and I said, what does she look like? And then I was swiping through my Tinder and I found her. I was like, yeah, she's not bad. But you have to realize, I had went to work and then I went to school and I think I probably came home and did homework. So I texted this number at 9:23 p.m. and I said, hey, this is Xavier from Tinder. Sorry for the late text. And guys, I go to bed fairly early.
Yo.
Bro. Monday at 10:52 p.m., so an hour and a half later, she goes, no, you're okay. But I was already asleep.
You haven't responded.
I did not respond.
Dude, respond now.
What do I say? No,
Now. Just be like, LOL, sorry. Busy with school.
LOL, sorry, busy week.
Busy week.
No, but I was like, here's the thing.
Now text her right now.
She said, no, you're okay. 3 words, no period. There's not much for me to work with. So I feel like
because this is introductory. What you say is like, so how are you? You get the ball rolling.
that's true, but I didn't have any inside playback. We didn't watch the playbook, so I didn't know what the background info was. Normally, if this is a normal text, I reach into the lore, the previous texts, and I say, I pull a little tidbit of what they say, and I'm like, yo, call back, and then hook, line, sinker, it's a win.
Listen, man, this is what that no context is.
What is this?
A white wall may seem empty, but it's ready to be filled. And in its readiness, needs nothing. It stands complete.
Oh, shit!
Just because there's no context is the beauty of it.
Okay.
So you need to text her back and be like, I'm sorry, it's been a busy week. I just want to restart. How are you?
Oh my god. I'm not saying I want to restart. I'm not giving up I'm standing my ground. But I will say, lol, sorry, busy week.
No, because that makes you sound like you don't care. You need to be like, I'm sorry, it was a busy week, but how are you doing?
Bro, she's not that hot, bro. I think she's alright, but you gotta realize, if I'm into it, I'm going the extra mile. I'm talking, they say a track is a quarter mile. You got to run 4 times to get a mile. I'm running 5. But for her, she's all right. She's all right. I'll run 2.5. I'll respond. But here's the thing. I did feel bad because I completely forgot. I should have texted her at school. But It is what it is.
Here's the thing, because if you just be like, LOL, I was sorry, she's going to think, okay, this guy doesn't care. You know, now he has time for me. You know, this must be just like a I want attention thing. Or at least that's what I would see if I were her.
Well, that's kind of what it is, though.
Okay, well, if you don't care, then just stop right now. Drop it, but...
I don't know. I'm going to leave it... I'll leave an update next week. I'm going to leave it a little ambiguous.
That's
like,
kind of crazy.
Bro, here's the thing. She's not that hot.
I thought she was pretty. I don't know, maybe I need to look again.
Well, I liked her on your Tinder. So if it becomes a match, then it'll be good. I'll send that number right back. That'd be like the biggest layup ever. She'd be like, man, I had this guy text me, sorry for the late text, and then he never texted back.
And I'll be like,
You're gonna be,
what?
what a puss.
No way.
Man, that guy's an idiot.
Yeah, she's pretty. I mean, she could...
Bro, she's not bad, okay? But... What?
She probably doesn't have a very good mile time. That's how I can say it. She probably has a pretty sub-average mile time.
Because her profile says she has asthma.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Here's the thing, guys. That's just more to love. That's not the moral of the story here. I look more at the hobbies, the personality. She sent me 3 words. I sent her, let me count it real quick. 10 words. With a comma.
You're looking way too deep into that. Again, it's the white wall thing.
But here's the thing, bro. I can see through that. I can see through the drywall. I put a fist through the drywall. I said like this. And I don't know if I want that, bro. Like I said, if I think this woman is gorgeous, I'm gonna be double texting. No, I'm not. Guys, stand your ground. If you're listening to this and you've ever double texted, I think we've all been there. Don't do it again, because you're giving up your ground.
The alpha
within.
The alpha makes the rules, okay? The alpha makes the... Dude, I have these camera settings. Dude, you're looking jacked. These camera settings are badass.
I'm not looking jacked. I am jacked.
UFC, no chain. No chain UFC.
Oh my... Dude, I'm freaking...
Dude, right? These camera settings got a little bit
These
of...
camera settings... Ramen, you're not getting your camera back.
I twinkled with the saturation. So we got... Dude, look at that.
We got the shadows.
Twinkled with the contrast.
We got the anti-aliasing. We got the ray tracing.
Yeah, here's the contrast. And here's the saturation.
Oh.
Yo, nuts.
Listen, I'm going to cut the TV in half right after this. I'm going to go... Insert slice sound effect.
There it is.
Guys, I don't want to seem like I'm, let's say, a jerk. But I don't know. This woman, like I said, if Tinder was something, if this was my Tinder and I had something to pull from, I'd end it off with a sincerely sorry. Put it out. But I don't know this woman. I haven't even seen the text. I don't even know what got us here. It's like I went to a date and I didn't even ask him to come there. You know what I'm saying? Let me read this.
Just casual.
Oh, bro, it's a long chain.
Casual conversation is all it was.
Good. What about you? That's good. Just hung with some friends. See, here's the thing. What I got was a screenshot, and her responses seemed a little dry in the text. Let me see where you screen capped it, or I can go to the Snapchat.
Probably right here.
Yes. So go up a little bit. So, how this conversation string went is it? I think I saw you like it. Maybe is the last thing I saw, or badass. You like it? She goes, it has its days, Lamau. No period, no punctuation. Here's the thing. I like an educated woman. He said, we all do, meaning we all have bad days, which I don't. I look in the mirror and I look incredible. So
if I ever have a bad day, I'm killing myself immediately.
I don't have bad days in GTA. But it seems like a pretty chill job depending on what you do there. By the way, I don't know the job. I don't know if she's bussing tables at Denny's or choking people out as a UFC referee.
Could have asked.
I could have.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if I ask, then she should have said,
No, you could have asked me.
"Oh, I should ask
If you need the context, but
He is right about that. But it says, but it seems like a pretty chill job depending on what you do there. And she goes, yeah, it's not bad most days. So I see, and then she gives a phone number after the next text. So what I see is 2 fairly dry texts in a row and a phone number.
Looking
and so
at it wrong.
I kind of was thinking, even if I go out for the phone number, what kind of yield am I getting? What percentage?
and that's what you find out.
What's the soil count? What's the rain probability? What's the seismic? What's the quake index?
A white wall may seem empty, but it's ready to be filled. And in its readiness, it needs nothing. It stands complete.
Well, I will keep that in mind when
The
you
beauty was, if you needed it, I would have given it to you. But the beauty of the situation was the fact
gave
that
it
there
out.
was nothing. And you're looking at it wrong. See, it wasn't dry text. It was just I, in your place, was taking control of the conversation. I was steering it.
Oh.
And that's why she probably gave you what you thought was a dry text, because she was used to Xavier driving, because Xavier's an alpha. So I presented Xavier as an alpha in those Tinder DMs.
Well, I appreciate the layup, but
Preach.
here's the thing. I'll keep it in mind the next hot chick that gives the phone number. They're not giving the phone number. Because all these Tinder, it's all alien probability. It's all propaganda. None of it's real. It's all bots from Asia, from India, from China, from America. Indigenous. None of it's real. And you aren't real. Wake up.
True.
True.
Yo,
I am sorry though for not. Guys, I should have hunted that down. That's my fault. He did all the work, and
did all the legwork.
he grew the crop, and I let it rot. That's my fault.
Tisk, tisk. Hate to see it.
But guys,
We're still Jack, though.
we still jacked. It's not the tight shirt. Don't say that.
And it's not the camera settings.
It's
Don't
not the
say that.
camera setting. It actually.
I would look great with a flashlight on me.
Oh! Find the shadow.
Cut that.
Cut the. Hey, yo.
Just put like Sonic the Hedgehog over it. Let's cover that real quick.
Put that apple picture.
Riz Apple.
The
Um, cool segment, guys. Ridiculous college football names.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna have Xavier. It's gonna be like a 2 truths and a lie sort of thing.
Oh, nice.
I have some real ones, and I have some ones that I came up with. And let's see if Xavier can detect. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 names.
So there's 12 names. Are this some of them like from our fantasy football or?
No, these are college football names.
Oh, college football names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Dakotas Crawford, real or fake?
Dakotas Crawford,
Yes.
fake.
Nope, real. Pig Cage, real or fake?
Fake.
It's real.
Pig cage.
Nuke Branks.
Do you have the actual like mascots for these? What is pig cages? Is it pigs?
No, these are people.
What?
These are people.
these
These
are-
are the players' names.
Oh, I thought these were team names, like
no,
college
these
names.
are players' names.
Pig cage is a person.
Pig Cage is a real person. I'll put their pictures up each
Do
time.
not put their pig.
I will.
Pig cage. What?
Nuke Branks, real or fake?
All right, that's fake.
Yep.
Nuke Branks. Badass name. I'm gonna name my kid Nuke Branks Wyatt.
Booby Curry, real or fake?
Real.
Yep.
Booby Curry, baby.
Joshua Drank, real or fake?
Fake.
Attaboy.
Joshua is not drank.
Cavoicy Smoke, real or fake?
Fake.
Real.
Cavoicy Smoke is awesome.
Mobility, real or fake?
That's fake.
real. Dig Truck, real or fake?
Fake.
Yep.
Dig Truck is awesome though.
Rowdy Beers, real or fake?
Real.
Yep. He's a white guy.
Rowdy Beers, hell yeah.
Simeon Smash, real or fake?
Okay, that's badass. I hope that's real.
Fake.
That should have been the only real one.
Fat Watts, Real or fake?
That's gotta be real.
Yep.
Oh yes.
And the last one, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Real or fake?
Fake.
Real.
Here's my favorite.
First name Kool-Aid is crazy though, because
My-
you get to choose that for the kid.
My favorite part of that is like, you know damn well some of these guys are sitting in a bar. Yeah, I'm gonna have a son. What's his name gonna be? Fat Watts.
Kool-Aid,
Kool-Aid.
mobility,
Cosane Smoke.
Cavoicy smoke,
Cavoicy Smoke.
mobility. Pig cage is crazy though.
I love
Pig cage is nuts.
mobility and pig cage. So
And Dakota's Crawford.
you're thinking like, he's like, yeah, I was a wide receiver in college. I played ball.
Pig cage.
What's my kid's name gonna be? Mobility. Hey, yo, Mobility. You get it?
Mobility is nuts though.
Yeah, I played offensive line in college and high school.
Yeah, what do win the state?
What's his name gonna be? Pig cage.
Pig cage.
What if he's just like a kicker? He should be like the biggest center in the nation.
Yes, pig cage. Got to be an offensive
Are these
lineman.
current players?
I believe so.
If Pig Cage doesn't make it to the NFL, I'm gonna be pissed. Cause he should.
Let's open the tab back up. History. Oh yeah, I kind of left out General Booty.
Funniest college football player names.
Dakota's Crawford. Real. Pig cage.
Real.
Linebacker.
Oh, bro.
I didn't put in General Booty. I
General
should have put
Booty?
in General Booty. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Defensive back. Bama.
The realist. The realist Clark.
Yeah. Wide receiver. I should have put in memorable factor.
That's awesome. What's your name? The realist.
Booby Curry, wide receiver.
Yes.
Parker Titsworth. He plays for Ohio University.
Oh wow.
He's badass.
Parker Titsworth.
Boogie Knight, wide receiver.
That's sick.
Demon Clowney, defensive lineman. Cavoicy Smoke, running back, Colorado.
See, that's at least kind of a cool name.
Fat Watts, wide receiver.
Fat Watts.
Fish McWilliams, lineman.
Fish McWilliams is a SpongeBob ass name.
Panda Askew, offensive lineman. Shittasilla,
Fish
defensive end.
McWilliams is like a SpongeBob villain.
Rowdy Beers,
Roddy Beard. That kid's badass.
tight end. Storm Duck,
Storm Duck is sick.
corner, plays for the Dolphins. That's badass.
A lot of these can't even be contributed or like attributed to the last name because it's all stupid first names. Pig,
Rowdy, Mo,
the realist,
the realist,
Booby, Demon.
Kool-Aid,
Why would you name your son Demon?
Booby,
General.
Memorable,
General is crazy.
Tiger Shanks,
I love that.
Major Burns,
Major Burns.
the coldest.
I really like the realist. I think I'm gonna name my son the realist.
Please do, the realist Clark. Because he has a normal last name of
Yeah.
Clark, but then you're like, nah, I'm going to call him the realist.
The realist as a last name would be hilarious. But
Nah, but you get to pick their first name, you don't get to pick the last name.
that's true.
Are you podcasting?
Huh?
Are you podcasting?
We
Yeah.
are.
Wow, it's exciting.
But we can pause it.
I'm seeing it in live action.
That's true.
It's amazing.
Wow,
It's incredible.
it is.
It's like explosions are going off.
Right.
I just saw,
about it in my journal.
I just saw Murphy walk through the window up there.
He walked through the window.
He walked through
Not
the window.
past it, through the window.
Through the window.
Through the window.
The realist Clark.
The realist Clark.
If any of them are listening to this, we think your names are awesome.
And I know you are. And
True.
we're your biggest fans. There's also one that I wanted to put in, but I'm not allowed to say this word.
Okay.
Noah. And then his last
Oh,
name.
this guy's kind of famous. Isn't
Noah,
He's a white guy, isn't he?
yeah, and his last name contains the N word with a K in front of it. No hard R, but it's Noah.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I like to imagine that his middle name is Real. Noah Real. Boop.
True.
Noah Real. Boop.
Noah the realist.
Noah the realist. Boop.
That's awesome.
Noah. Boop. But yeah, probably going to be the highest selling college football jersey this year,
Oh, it has to be, dude.
right? He's also really good at basketball too.
I remember that went kind of viral on TikTok or Instagram or something because I think Barstool Sports posted that, didn't they?
I'm pretty sure they did.
It's pretty awesome.
So now that my dad's upstairs, we could do the HR claimable probably bit I had.
Okay.
You ever see like? Did you go on a DC trip? For
Yes,
school?
I did go on a DC trip.
Did you see like a ton of Hasidic Jews like moving in packs while you were there?
I have no idea.
There were like a billion
Okay.
Hasidic Jews walking around. But
Okay.
I had a funny idea. Imagine a like a Hasidic Jew, like stereotypical Jew, like getting absolutely freaked on by a girl.
Probably happens.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like Mort from Family Guy.
More. I don't know if I know the reference.
I think his name is Mort.
I think you're thinking about Madagascar.
Mort.
Oh.
Yeah, this
Hello,
guy.
King Julian.
No, wrong guy.
Oh.
With this guy.
Oh, him.
And he's like the stereotypical Jew, just like a guy like I guess he's not Hasidic.
I think he just kind of looks like a nerd more than anything.
No, he's a Jew.
Oh, okay.
That's like the whole point of his character.
Okay.
But I think it'd be funny if they had like a scene where I know he's not like Hasidic, but whatever, close enough.
I don't even know if I know what that word means.
It's a like denomination.
Okay.
But I think they should have Mort from Family Guy in a bit where he's like getting freaked on, and he's like, "Oh, oh, geez, oh, great, she's doing tricks on it. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I needed today. Oh, great, she's using no hands. This is so unsanitary."
I feel like that
Oh.
that'd probably be pretty funny. But they kind of do the same thing in like The Simpsons, because like there's Herbert the pervert and like
That's from Family Guy as well.
that is.
Herbert the pervert. Is
Oh, it
from
is.
Family
Yeah,
Guy.
it is. It is. I'm thinking of. Okay, well,
Apu? You thinking of Apu?
no, but either way, Herbert the pervert is pretty much he does that, except he's into kids, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's I feel like there is a lot of explicit humor in a lot of those shows already.
Well, that's
like,
the point.
Yeah, so it would kind of just fit in.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to be.
They just put Ice Spice in there. They kind of match hair, actually.
Did they put Ice Spice in Family
No,
Guy?
but they should. They match hair. It'd be good.
Ice Spice and Family Guy go crazy. Oh, geez, she's using no hands. Oh, this is so unsanitary. Oh, it's making noises. Oh, she's clapping with no hands.
But DC was a lot of fun. How was your DC experience, your school trip?
It was good. I liked
good?
it. I liked it.
Any notable moments other than the Jew packs? I didn't notice any Jew packs. When
There
I
are a
was
lot of them. They're pack animals. Yeah, the first day we were there, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet, and I wanted to see if I could eat 50 pieces of bacon, so I did, and then I felt terrible.
at the
whole rest
Old
of
Country
trip.
Buffet.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then
guys, if you're does the Old Country Buffet still exist? I think it may have been I think it might not exist anymore. If it's not completely gone, I don't think there's any in Ohio. I might be completely wrong about that. But Old Country Buffet is awesome. I remember we went to Old Country Buffet. One night we went to the mall and we had Chipotle, and I remember there's a certain individual who, before they got out of line, like before most people got into the line and got their food, they had already finished their burrito and were back in line asking if they could have seconds. And so that was pretty awesome.
greedy.
It was
Big and greedy.
It was pretty sick. Yeah. I don't know. I liked Washington D.C. a lot. Although, like the service we used was kind of crappy because there was one day where we were like 2.5 hours out of the way. Like our driver went 2.5 hours in the wrong direction,
Nice.
so we were 5 hours behind the entire day
Nice.
because it's not too big of a deal to go 2.5 hours the wrong way until you got to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that, and so we were at Mount Vernon for probably a total of 35 minutes.
Mount Vernon was hype.
It was sick.
Except for those disgusting slave quarters. George Washington. Slavery is bad. Guys, official statement from One Man, Two Balls. I'm going to say it. Go ahead and cancel me. Slavery, bad. bad.
I
Don't
know-
like it. Double thumbs down.
I know it's controversial, but
George Washington, you must have deleted your Twitter, because I was looking the other day. I was gonna at you, and I was gonna be like, "Hey man, what's with all the slaves? Because I'm gonna kick your ass." Guys, I couldn't find him. I couldn't find him on Instagram.
I couldn't find him either.
I couldn't find him. Guys, he's ducking me.
He got canceled.
If I ever see George Washington, guys, George Washington is hashtag canceled by one man,
He-
two balls.
he is-
We don't like slavery here. Not cool at all. I don't care that you were 6'3". Bow, 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 bow. That's all it is. Ones and twos and ones and twos. That's all I need. Ones and twos. Ones and twos. Slavery is bad. Slavery is bad. Bow. You know?
Damn right.
So that's the official statement, guys.
One thing that was awesome
Piss
about
me
Mount Vernon is we went in 2017, which was the greatest year ever because of Pokemon Go. I remember we were walking through Mount Vernon and nobody had ever seen a fully evolved Pokemon running around. Well, guess what? Some kid got found on his phone. He found a fully grown Venusaur
Yo.
on his phone in Mount Vernon, and he did not have Wi-Fi. He had enough Wi-Fi to find the Venusaur, but not enough to get it. He had people running him around trying to get Wi-Fi hotspots. People were creating hotspots on their phone trying to get him internet, and I think he ended up getting the Venusaur. It was like 753 CP, but
Still cool.
it was still hype. Another kid on that trip got a shiny Magikarp on the bus to DC, which is badass.
nice.
And I remember Togetic was extremely rare, and it popped up at one point on one of the buses, and that was really hype. So Washington DC, yay!
We weren't allowed to have our phones.
Oh, come on. It was actually infinitely better because of the phones. Because you got to realize, for Washington, D.C., that was one of the first times I was ever in a hotel room, like, without parents or, like, adult supervision or anything. It was just me and 3 other guys. And I remember I brought a suitcase for D.C., but I also brought a suitcase entirely full of candy and Mountain Dew. And so I had...
Big and greedy.
It's not greedy. I carried it around. Our hotel room had a mini fridge, and so the moment we got there, I put 2 liters of Mountain Dew in the fridge, and then I also had probably like 6 bags of Trolley gummy worms, a full bag of nacho cheese Doritos. It was badass.
That's called meal prepping, guys.
And that's how I got here. Get a little post.
Yeah, that's totally the thumbnail.
That's
right there.
tough.
Or do I just like go full man horde, pull my shirt? Whoop whoop, ding 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 ding.
Oh,
Count 'em.
guys, so, these buttons, they're feeling a little tight.
Ding 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 ding. Count them 8. Yo, but yeah,
But DC is awesome.
very hype.
I feel very bad for the kids who had to start going like during high school because of COVID. That's some shit, by the way. But either way,
Yeah.
I'll let you continue.
We had Golden Corral every day for breakfast.
What?
And we tried to drink them out of chocolate milk every day.
Okay.
So there were like, there's probably like we killed probably like 100 chocolate milks every day. But
100 chocolate cows.
the brown cows make the brown milk.
Yay!
Yay!
Strawberry milk is
Comes
come from the pink cows. Almond milk comes from the almond cows.
Man, how you make almond milk?
Man, you...
Find me the almond titty so I can squeeze and suck on it. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that interview today with, Kevin James and
Paul Blart, Mo Cup.
No. Kevin Gates and, what's his name? Let's go to the beach! What's his name? Let's go golfing! Let's go swimming! It's the... You seriously don't know who this guy is? He's,
DJ Khaled?
Yes, DJ Khaled. I can't believe I forgot his name. They had an interview and they're like, man, I can't believe you didn't... Did you not know that meme? Let's go golfing!
Yeah, they like crashes the golf
Yeah.
cart. I know what you're saying now.
You never know what he's talking about. Kevin Gates and and DJ Khaled had an interview where they were talking about like, do they milk the peanut or something for almond milk? And DJ Khaled goes, I don't have the answer on that, and I normally have all the answers.
That's funny.
It was awesome.
Dude, Kevin Gates is the freakiest person
Oh
in the
my
entire
God.
world. Yo, there's this video.
I'm a liquor on you.
Yeah, there's this video where they ask him, the question is, do you prefer warm weather or cold weather? And he's
Yeah.
like, can I be explicit in nature? And the guy's like, sure. And he's like, you know what I like to do when it's real hot outside, when it's real humid? I like to get a big booty bitch and have her naked on all fours in the front yard. And I get coconut oil in a little spray bottle. And I just spray it down.
Oh my
The
God.
question was, do you like warm weather or cold weather? And that's what he answered with. Guys, you got to watch Kevin Gates' funniest moments.
One of my favorite Kevin Gates moments is, I don't know who the guy's podcast, like who does the podcast, but Kevin Gates allegedly started a car battery with his own hands.
Yeah.
And the guy says that's impossible, and Kevin Gates goes, "May God kill my children right now,
No, he
today.
said murder, not kill. Murder.
May God murder
Murder
my
my children.
If I'm lying, may God murder my and the guy goes, don't say that, Kevin. Don't say that. But he goes, may God murder them right now, today.
I
But
love him so much.
it was awesome. But yeah, the whole conversation was about him starting a car battery with his own hands. And yeah.
It happened. It's real because I don't think God murdered his children.
No, I don't think God murdered his children.
But
May God murder my children right now, today.
One of my favorite Kevin Gates moments is him talking about why he lost weight. He
What
was,
was it?
he was holding one of his friend's babies while he was shirtless.
Yeah.
And he's like, the baby kept turning his head like he was hungry. And I'm
Oh.
like, man, I'm fat as shit. So then he lost a bunch of weight.
That's awesome.
So now he's like skinnier.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
And he makes great Christian music for all of the young kids.
That's true, guys.
in GTA.
His Super Gremlin freestyle is really good, but there's a good 2 minutes of just like
Freak
basically,
action.
yeah, freak action.
Pretty much stuff that could get you put in prison.
If you weren't Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Do you have
Purple Lamborghini.
Purple Lamborghini? That song go hard. You on Reddit much?
Yeah, I go on Reddit a lot.
I love finding really obscure subreddits and just
Okay.
finding like really sad Reddit stories.
But here's the thing: be careful, because you have to realize I live on the internet. So, what do you mean by obscure? What do you mean by like niche? Because there are some pretty effed up Reddits out there.
yeah, it's
subreddits.
mostly those because I find them funny.
Okay, so let me introduce you to League of Legends. So, League of Legends just about has a million different. They have about 150 champions within the game that are playable, and a lot of the subreddits have insert League of Legends character mains, and some are appreciating the character you play within the game. You know, fan art, discussions about certain things. Some are straight up, you know, topics I can't talk about on here. But yeah, League of Legends. If you ever get bored, go into Google and type up League of Legends champions, and then go search for the subreddit. Insert name mains, and you'll have fun. You have about 150 to pick from. So
I didn't find this one, but it was a screenshot that I saw on Instagram of this person complaining because they have like a scat fetish,
oh, nice.
which means poop, and they were also trans, and they were
Wait,
mad
that's not funny, guys.
because their posts kept getting taken down from r/girls pooping
Oh,
because
That's horrible.
they were like biologically male, and they're like, there's just not a good subreddit for trans women pooping, and they're like, there's one, but I'm the only active poster.
oh, nice.
It's like, wow, I wish I had your problems.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, I could pull up Reddit. A lot of Reddit stuff I follow is like, I follow a lot of video games, Not League of Legends related, I promise. I got Smite here. I have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have Baldur's Gate 3, which, fantastic game, but people get a little bit freaky. Actually, that one has a whole dedicated subreddit that is
The sex speed run.
completely freaky. I follow... I don't follow r/pics, but I see it on my feed a lot, which is just cool pictures. I think I'm bleeding somehow. I have blood on my hand. I don't know if it's...
Interesting.
I'm bleeding somehow. But... Oh, it's from my finger. I can't show you. Game of Thrones I follow. Black Myth Wukong, MMA. Pokemon Infinite Fusion. That one's cool. Lore of League. That's lore of League of Legends, not any mains. Actually, the lore of League of Legends is pretty awesome.
But we're not going to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about it.
Censored, canceled.
Censored.
This is a really funny one.
If you ever want to learn about the lore of League of Legends, go on YouTube and find Necrit. He has a funny accent, and he knows the lore. It's cool. I am a nerd, guys, but here's the thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to steal his lunch money.
Not happening.
Bitch.
Unless you are a one-stripe white belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, then you might beat me.
Then you might.
Or above.
But I saw this one too. Small penis problems.
Oh, I joined that one.
Really terribly sad stuff going on there. And every once in a while, some dude will come on and he'll be like, "Guys, it's
The comments are just like, it's okay, bro.
yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Like having a big dick sucks too, because you like hurt."
Oh!
This specific story. This is not an original find. This is from another comedy podcast, Cumtown. But he's talking about one that he found on there, and the guy's like, "Guys, having a big penis isn't very cool either, because sometimes you hurt girls." And then somebody's like, "I would do anything to hurt a woman." So there's a lot of really niche, sad stories that you can laugh at, which probably isn't great, but it is funny when people have extremely niche problems, and then there's like 7,000 other people who also had the exact same niche, sad problem.
I saw, I had a coworker. I had a coworker
That's
who,
the story.
I had a coworker who, he was African. He was from Ghana, and fantastic guy. But he thought it was so funny. I've seen this meme. I'm sure you may have as well. But I think everybody has had that time in their life, whether it's homework, you're trying to fix something on your car, you are trying to learn something for a combat sport, whatever. And you look something up and you find a result on either Reddit from like 9 years ago or Quora from 9 years ago. But this guy thought it was so funny. He's like, you know your problem is fucked up when you can't find the result on Reddit or Quora.
Yeah.
But he thought that meme was so funny. So
That is true, though.
That's
Shout
true.
out those forums from 11 years
From
ago
11
that have all the answers.
PLC Talk,
Robot forum.
Robot Forums, Electrical Forum. Man, there's some good stuff out there. Old Math is
Old
good.
Math. Never
Well,
been on Old
that's
Math.
it's not a real site. I'm just talking like 10, 12 years ago, somebody talking about calculus or something. Because there's some real wizards out there. Some of my favorite ones are like ones where it's like the beginning of the internet. You know, like, well, not the beginning, but
Just
like
because of the etiquette.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hello, guys.
Yeah.
I was just wondering."
like 16 years ago it was posted, and it's like some guy responds, "Yeah, I had this problem 15 years ago. This is how you fix it." But the PLC ones are actually really competitive. I think PLC Talk and
Because they have a ranking system.
they have a ranking
It's
system.
ranked.
And so like
You'll see a guy with like 700 posts, and you're like, "Wow."
if you see somebody that like there's like it's like a Shark Tank. And Murphy reference. It's like a Shark Tank. Like it's like a bowl of piranhas when you ask a question, and it's like, "I have to do this thing for school. How do I do it?" And the whole comments, you can tell it's like 70-year-old guys. "Well, maybe you should have tried earlier. It's due tomorrow. Bad luck." I love shit like that, because that's actually true how that site works. Is people will not give help. If it's like people saying they have to do it for school in a week or like in 3 days it's due, they're like, no, you do it yourself. And because I've had to like look
Respect.
I've had to look stuff up at work, and I think it's so funny because these people are just rushed on something and they're looking for an answer. They finally see a response, and it's nope, you should have done it 2 days ago, buddy.
Idiot.
But I think that that's a really niche thing. Almost zero people will relate to that, but I think that's pretty funny.
All our controls engineers
All the controls out.
in the chat.
True. In 5 years, one will listen to this and they'll be like, yeah, that was funny.
Go on oneman2balls.net,
True.
and it's funny.
And even then, we might have 60 viewers.
True.
Who knows?
Dude, analytics, we're hitting data. We're getting data. We're getting
We're getting there.
charts. Guys. Merch. Happening. Link will be on this episode. We got new designs from my boy Ramen. Merch will be launching very, very soon.
What's my cut?
Actually, so let's have a bit of a discussion here about the merch. Guys, it is my goal to make $1 billion off of this. I want to maximum be putting in like 2 to 3 hours of work a week. A week.
Yeah.
And make like $40,000 a month, which I don't think is that crazy to ask for.
I've heard people tell me to do it on Andrew Tate. I mean, people say, what's the guy's name? It's a bald car salesman. He's like, you're a failed car salesman if you're not making $1 million a year. If you're not coming to work every day, if you're not making $1 million a year, you're a failure.
That's
How
true.
does your wife feel about that? It's like, bro, I'm a car salesman.
Bro, I'm 20. Yo, but I'm trying to make as much money as possible. I will sell out as soon as possible, as soon as we get sponsors. So definitely be on the lookout. If I'm doing any like supplement stuff, be wary. Heads up.
I
'Cause
actually,
I will sell out very quickly.
non-podcast related, I have a topic for you on that. I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
discussion. My father would like to speak to you. This is not scripted. This is not a joke. That's for real. So,
Hell yeah. But the merch stuff is different for me. I'm obviously, if I could make $1 billion off of the merch, that'd be awesome. But what I really want is I want high quality merch. So I'm not going to be selling you guys like shitty shirts that fall apart in 2 seconds just so I can make $5 when I sell 10 of
because
them.
we're gonna wear it too. So it's like we're not gonna make that bad.
Yeah.
Because we want to wear it.
And it reflects poorly on the podcast. So
It does.
this merch that I have set up, I got all like the premium stuff, so it's like more expensive, but it seems pretty legit. The old batch, that was just on the cheap Gildan stuff, but for this I want to do it as high quality as possible. Still going through the same website. So the prices, I put them as low as it would possibly let me. My profit is $0 on it. If I sell 50 or less, I'm making $0 on each of these. So don't think I'm scamming you guys at all. This is literally the lowest price it could go. I went with all the premium stuff, so that's high quality. Got my boy Ramen making the designs, cooking them up. But guys, it's going to be fire. We're going to probably, I don't know, shoot for maybe a new design every month. I don't know. I'm not too fleshed out on the idea. But yeah, it's the things, they're going to be up for 3 weeks, the ones that I'm putting out now. So be on the lookout for that, guys. But that's all I have to say on the merch. It will be live soon. One of them I actually put up right before this. So 3 weeks, guys, get a move on.
3 weeks.
And all the
to
old
buy.
designs are also still available if you want some retro stuff. So just a heads up on the merch.
Just
But
heads up.
anybody wants to sponsor us, man, I will endorse anything. I will endorse anything.
True.
I don't care. I will sell out because I want to quit my job at where I work. Honda. I want to quit my job. I would still work there, but that would just be like my hanging out. It would switch. My podcast would be my main job,
Oh.
and I'd just go to work to hang out rather
True.
than going to work being my main thing and basically just hanging out here. Like, not effort-wise, really, but just attitude. Because I'd go to work and be like, this doesn't matter. I'm making $20,000 a week.
A bajillion.
A bajillion. I'm just here to hang and kick with the boys,
True.
you know? So,
invite our friends on and talk about
Side control
side
escapes.
control escapes and dartboards and beer.
Beer. 1 million beers. Yo, stop drinking if you're trying to lose weight. Stop drinking.
True. And soda actually is applicable to that.
Absolutely. Guys, liquid calories, gotta cut them out. Switch to the diets. I mean, obviously, preferably only drink water or whatever. But, I mean, just switch to the diets, you're good.
But here's the thing. I mean, this carbonated sparkling water tastes like crap. Drink water.
I like the sparkling water. It's nice.
I don't like it, but
It's nice on a special occasion.
to each their own. I do not like the sparkling water.
Banging out a nice little sparkling water. You know,
I'm not gonna hate. I like pure water. Shout out Migos.
it depends. It depends.
It can. What do you mean?
Tap water. Err.
Okay, listen here, buddy. I don't care about the rust. What's rust gonna do to me?
It's not the rust.
The
Put
fluoride.
fluoride in there.
What's fluoride's in toothpaste?
Yeah, but that's different because it's going directly on your teeth. When they put it in the water, it's just going straight past it.
Yeah, but guess what?
Guys, it's calcifying your pineal gland. Escape the matrix.
When you brush your teeth, what do you do immediately after you brush your teeth? You swallow.
Jerk off.
you don't spit out. You swallow all the tooth.
Like a good girl.
When I brush my teeth, like I'm not gonna do that motion. That's a little bit sus.
I use 2 brushes.
Oh, there you go.
Brush my teeth. Brush my teeth.
True.
Brush my teeth.
Hey, insert toothbrush images.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not doing all that.
Okay. Well, or don't get Ramen to do.
Guys, let's get our own toothpaste brand.
We are hiring an editor. We will pay you $1 an hour.
That's not true. I'm doing it all myself.
Okay.
So that's another thing with the merch. Actually, I wasn't done talking. I want to have the most diverse merchandise possible. I want 1-man 2-balls frisbees. I want 1-man 2-balls socks. I want dish towels. I want geese. I want boxing
Geese would go
gloves.
crazy.
I want shoes. Everything. I want literally everything. Toothpaste.
Koozies,
toothbrushes,
toothpaste, water bottles,
Water bottles,
microphones,
microphones,
webcams,
everything.
portraits.
I want as much just stupid stuff like RAM.
custom keys.
I want 1-man 2-balls graphic cards. You know, I want some silly stuff.
Webcams, keyboards,
Webcams,
mice,
webcams,
monitors,
webcams,
webcams, portraits,
webcams.
sunglasses.
Webcam.
Actually, that would go kind of crazy. Sunglasses.
Yeah, but then it's just gonna inevitably be some like dumb. It's just gonna be like $5 more than the exact same thing you
True.
could find on Amazon.
True.
Which again is why I want like the high quality stuff. I don't want like these
High quality frisbees.
promotional items that they give out at like parades. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want that kind of stuff. I want like actually good.
Wait a minute. I got a good idea for this.
Yes.
1-man 2 parentheses stress balls. We can train your forearms.
Yeah, we need some workout equipment for
But get this. You buy the 1-man 2 stress ball parenthesis S and you get 2. We send you 2.
package deal.
So you are 1 man, but you get 2 balls.
or 1 woo man.
Or 1 woo man
woo man.
parentheses.
Parentheses. Stress. Parentheses.
Quotation
ball, and
mark.
Parentheses.
Quotation mark
question
is,
mark.
is important in 2024 as well. Because of punctuation.
True. Period.
Period.
Word.
True.
Yeah, but the merch, I want it to be as crazy as possible. I want everything. We need the geese. We need the karate headbands. I want everything. I want everything.
I want everything.
I want a full wardrobe. I want a 1-man 2-balls brand car.
I want shoelaces.
Yeah, aglets.
Aglets.
Aglets. 1-man 2-balls. Aglets.
I want what's it called?
1-man 2-balls kitchen knives.
I want 1-man 2 balls grills.
Mmm.
That would go kind of crazy.
That would.
Mouthpieces.
Yeah. Well, we can get custom mouthpieces and
Shirt buttons.
just resell
ties,
them.
Belts. Belts would go crazy.
Belts would go crazy.
Who's gonna rock the 1-man 2 balls belt? I
Me.
am.
Me. Studded out with rhinestones.
True.
Spinny belt buckle.
True.
Yo, for real? I need my boy Ramen to make us like we need like logos. We need tech. we need devices, of like logos and stuff, of like,
For real.
real good
Concentric circles.
logo. Sacred geometry.
Sacred geometry.
That's what we need.
Real circles and squares.
Real, not these fake circles and squares they're selling you on eBay.
True.
Get the real stuff. We get the real.
Triangle, the strongest shape.
I would argue with the waffle. It's the strongest.
It could be, but guess what? The waffle is just a bunch of triangles. By the way, unrelated, waffles are 10 times better than pancakes.
Yes.
And if you think against it, you're an idiot.
Idiot. You're probably George Washington
I don't
and like
believe,
slavery.
and don't even talk about French toast, okay? I like French toast.
Mid.
But here's the thing. Waffles are so much better, and it's not even a question.
Here's the thing about French toast, y'all. It's only good because of the syrup. Eat it without the syrup and tell me how good your stupid egg bread is. If you want egg bread, make eggs in a nest, guys.
Yes.
Eggs in a nest
Yes.
is way better. I
I
love egg in a nest.
I love it.
But the French toast, cool. Fried egg bread. Do it without the syrup. Be like, man, what is this?
What is this?
What is
bruh?
this?
That's terrible.
Waffles are where it's at.
I agree.
I mean, personally, breakfast for me, protein shake, 2.5 scoops of protein gets it up to like 65 grams of protein. Throw in a banana, do it with milk, so it's like 75 grams of protein.
Badass.
Slug that John down with my vitamins every morning, and that's
Damn.
breakfast.
For me, it's normally a cup of coffee, cold, like we've said on the podcast before, and I don't know, 2 granola bars. But his is much healthier. You should do that. Do as I say, not as I do. For real.
Yo, we need a one-man, two balls MMA gym.
True.
We need
That's gonna open up at some point.
one-man, two balls staph infection.
True. We gonna get it. Actually, not just we gonna get it. You gonna get it.
It'll be in you too.
It's gonna be all in you. It's gonna come in you.
It's
It's gonna.
gonna come inside of you.
It's gonna. Yeah.
You're gonna have to hold. You're gonna have to bite the bed sheets. It's gonna come inside you. We need a logo. What's our company motto?
Can't be a man without 2 balls.
Yeah. Right, one man, two balls, and it's just like shaka, like an onomatopoeia, like a waka.
1 man equals 2 balls.
One man, two balls. One man, two balls. One man, two balls, and it's like the Viper strikes at night. Like like a cool tagline. Cobra Dogs.
Cobra Dogs. That's a callback.
That's a callback. Real OGs. Yo, but yeah, we need like a cool catchphrase tagline, like one man, two balls, and it's like the oak tree stands alone. One man, two balls. The alpha reigns. Yo, I'm gonna be howling at the moon tonight when Diego Lopez
True.
knocks out Brian Ortega. Y'all,
I'm very excited, guys. The Sphere, we've said this already, the Sphere is going to be badass.
dude, if the tickets weren't $10 million,
I will say the scale is insane. I was kind of questioning how they were going to do it, and then I saw like a drone view of, hell, it might be integrated cameras inside the Sphere itself, but I saw an overhead view of the Octagon, and it looks so tiny in that video. That's how big that
place is huge.
The Sphere is enormous. So I'm very excited. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna like display. It's gonna be so cool,
Dude, the walkouts
Oh, it's gonna be
going to be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. I actually, yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
I'm
It's
a-
gonna, you could say it's gonna be worth every penny.
I don't think it would be.
Every penny for us.
Yes.
The viewer at home, I should
Yeah,
say.
my ESPN Plus
Yes.
subscription.
Yes.
$111 a year, and it doesn't even let me see the main card. Definitely, yep, really
True.
cool.
But you can watch it next week.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah, we watching that ish tonight for real. That's gonna be
And-
awesome.
I don't know if we have any confirmed people. I think we got at least 3 friends coming over, so that'll be good.
It'll be a nice light evening with the
It-
boys
it'll-
getting hyped. Yo,
It's pretty awesome. We're gonna be watching it over there. You can't see it, but it's a freaking badass room. It's got all the decorations and everything.
with my horrific Wi-Fi that will make the entire fight sputter around.
But here's the thing, guys. You just gotta watch the first part, and then you can see the clips on YouTube later, and you're gonna be like, yeah, that's exactly how I saw it.
Nah, but it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be all right. Hopefully, my Wi-Fi holds strong this evening.
It'll be all right.
It'll be alright. Yeah, that'll be fire.
Worst case scenario, you pull out the credit card, you go.
Give me more money. Band name of the week. I got a pretty good band name cooked up. Chocolate Wizard Wand.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, our ambivalent, benevolent
Benevolent.
Japanese man in our department always has candy at his desk, and they're called Choco sticks, and they're like, it's like a big Pocky stick.
Okay.
Um,
Pocky is a callback.
yeah, and it's got like pop rock stuff inside of it.
Damn.
So you bite and it sizzles your mouth.
That's
and
awesome.
I started calling them Chocolate Wizard Wands, and it caught on at work, so that's cool.
Chocolate Lizard Wand.
That'd be a good band name.
I like that.
You have a band name?
Unlimited Torque.
Ooh, that's badass.
I like Unlimited Torque.
That's badass.
That's metal as frock.
You thinking what I'm thinking? It's motivational quote time. I'll go first because I have two.
I did search a few up. I will say, I don't have too much off the dome today, but I have one that I like.
All the fears you avoid eventually become your limitations.
Yeah, I like that.
Because here's the thing, you know, that mold grows when you ignore it. You gotta throw it out.
That's right.
So anything that you're not confronting now, it's not going away because you're not doing anything with it. You need to face it now and get it out of the way.
True.
Because then it can't exist later.
That's real. I like, hopefully it pulls up here. Okay. Well, apparently what I got earlier was AI results. So when I searched it into Google this time, I did not get it. But I'm going to think about what it said. So it was from Dr. Seuss. And it said, you have a brain in your head and feet in your shoes. You can go whichever direction you choose.
I am gay and my name is Dr. Seuss, I believe.
But I like that because, you know, you do have a brain in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And it is commanding your meat vehicle, your body. So as long as you got a brain in your head and feet in your shoes, you get to pick whatever direction you choose.
Mm-hmm.
And that's any situation. You can almost never determine what situation you'll be in, or control, I should say, what situation you'll be in. But you can always change how you react.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I've said this analogy before. I don't even know if it's really an analogy, but thermostat versus thermometer.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Thermostat versus thermometer. So I want you to think, the loyal viewer at home, this is a little interactive. I want you to say out loud, what does a thermostat do?
What does a thermostat do?
And what does a thermometer do?
And what does a thermometer do?
Pause for 5 seconds. All right. So a thermometer reads the temperature. It doesn't do a whole lot. It just reads the temperature. But a thermostat sets the temperature. So if you pick your room, let's say you take those feet that are in those shoes and you walk into the room. You use your brain and your head to interpret what's going on. When you walk through that door, be a thermostat versus a thermometer.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just read the temperature of the room.
Right.
Set the temperature of the room. Because there's a whole hell of a lot of thermometers out there, but there's not too many thermostats. So you want to be the person who sets the environment and not read it. Not just be. Don't let your existence be contingent upon that environment. You can set that environment and be The thermometer.
Guys, we got
Be a thermostat. Sorry.
we got tech these days. We have read-write memory.
True.
We are not ROM anymore. We are not read-only memory, guys.
True.
We need to start writing.
We need to start writing. I like that. We need to start writing. No, for
No
real
more
though.
wrong. We got tech.
But honestly, like you can do whatever you want. Like you might not like. Yeah, I can't just say, oh, I want $1 million and just buy. Like I can't say, oh, I'm gonna buy a $20 million yacht. But you can set that
But you
environment.
can.
You can set that temperature, and you can say, you know what, I'm going to buy a yacht one day.
Mm-hmm.
And you can take those feet that are in those shoes and you can step in the right direction. You can use that brain in your head to make the correct decisions. And if you do that for a long enough time and you set that temperature under the right circumstances, you might just buy that yacht.
And it's not so much what you do,
It's
what you
think.
avoid.
Oh, that's true.
It's what you avoid. The choices is not what you do, it's what you don't do.
True.
Because to constantly think, okay, you know, you have to micromanage if you're trying to think what you have to do. But it becomes much easier if you just think what you have to avoid.
I got a good thing for this. Don't play not to lose. Play to win.
Play to win.
There's a big difference.
It's all mental. All
a-
of it.
Inherently, there's not a whole lot of difference. But if you've ever played a sport in your life, you know the difference
You
between
can feel it.
You know the difference between I'm playing not to lose and I'm playing to win. There's a big difference.
When
So
you play not to lose, yeah, you're taking less risks, but also you're letting those moments where you get to let your greatness shine slip straight through your fingers.
true.
You know.
Because let's say you're playing a football and you're playing not to lose. You're going on offense. You're like, all right, I'm not letting them score. But if you're playing to win, you're doing that and thinking, okay, when we get on offense, I'm gonna be blocking so
And I'm
that
making this guy fumble.
so that my quarterback can throw or run straight to the touchdown.
And when we're on defense, I'm getting that ball back.
I'm getting that ball
I'm
back.
getting that ball
I'm getting
back.
a sack. I'm going straight through. By the way, I wish I played a majority of offense in high school football. I didn't play a whole hell of a lot, I'll be honest. I started maybe 3 games my senior year on varsity, but and that's 3 of like 12, I think, senior year. But defense is awesome, you know, because you know, you kind of think of defense, oh, I'm playing defense. Oh. No, bro. You run through and you get a sack.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Google, kill that guy.
And you're like, wow.
Got it. What's the play? Doesn't matter. I'm a defensive lineman. My job is to kill whoever has the ball, so I'm going to just kill that guy.
Being a defensive lineman is one of the most fun things ever.
Hype.
Because you just get to run through people, and it's insane. I played a lot of JV football, and that's one of my favorite things is I would just go out there and destroy people.
Attaboy.
So like as a sophomore, I would just run through people and just destroy. I didn't get too many sacks probably, but I got through people a lot.
Hell yeah. Second motivational quote from I. This one came from a YouTube video. I'll find the guy back and I'll accredit him because he has a really good channel. But the only people who will remember you staying late at work in 20 years are your kids.
Oh wow, that's badass.
To advance your career is one thing, but you must think that there is more to life. Because, you know, in 20 years, all the leadership that recognized your efforts and everything, they're already retired and gone.
True.
You have to appreciate the moment that you're in rather than looking ahead. Don't waste, this is an original quote, laying it down right off the dome here. Don't waste the sunlight because you want to see how pretty the sunset is going to be.
True. That's real. And that's the same thing like, you know, in this life we all chase for that yacht. You know, but let's say it takes you 25 years to get the yacht. That's unlimited, you know, experience and unique situation and relationships and interactions. You know, the journey is almost always more rewarding than the destination. You
And
know?
a lot of times, you end up somewhere where you weren't originally aiming
True.
for, and that's all right.
True. That's real.
Because you pick something up on the way.
So if you are, this applies to all ages. If you are still in high school and you're going on a senior trip, man, pick somewhere you can drive to. If you just fly, it's,
You're
I
missing
mean,
out.
you're missing out because you're not going to remember passing by that crappy strip club on the highway in Montana. You're not going to remember going into that diner at 8 a.m. in Idaho eating waffles because they're better than pancakes. So, you know, if you're, I guess it doesn't apply to some people, but if you're going on a family vacation, man, drive.
Drive.
Unless you only have like 3 days, then maybe you should probably fly. But if you got like 2 weeks, if you're super rich, man, drive.
Drive.
And just have fun. Go to coastal Italy and walk, because they got walkable cities there. So that's for real.
Amen.
Don't fly. Don't get on a plane.
Don't
you
fly.
You don't want to be with Sweaty Joe.
We're not supposed to be up in the sky. Get out of there.
Sweaty Greg.
Get
in
out of
his-
there.
In his seat, drinking Dr. Pepper on
Get out of
on the
there.
rocks. What the hell? Eating that gluten-free airplane eggs.
Stupid.
What the hell?
Stupid. What the hell? We used to be a country. Now we can't even eat normal eggs.
Fun fact: flying used to be for rich people only, and people complained, and so they made the crappy planes for everybody to get on. That's real.
Shout out Boeing. Yo planes fall apart. Y'all got the
And
Geo
I'm
Metro
not-
planes.
And I'm not gonna talk about it because
Y'all gonna kill me?
in GTA.
Guess what? Bitch, I'm a white belt in jiu-jitsu. Come at me, Boeing execs. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oos, 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 oos. Easy, easy, easy. Clinch, knee. Hand trap. Bah! Spirit bomb.
True. I'm sweating, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I built up a sweat in the armpits.
I'm wearing a crew neck, and
True.
I'm aight. And so I don't produce perspiration as much as you do.
It's the sunglasses.
Yeah, because it's make.
Because they're bright for real.
Why do we always draw the sun wearing sunglasses? He doesn't need sunglasses. He is the sun.
What?
Is the sun the loneliest person in the world?
Yes.
Yes. No one knows what it's like to be him, and he wears his sunglasses to try to fit in.
True.
Guys, tell the sun what's up.
Guys, we wouldn't be here without him.
Guys, go hug the sun.
Go hug the sun.
Go
please.
stare at him
Guys, just go stare at the sun and
for
appreciate
3 to
it.
5 minutes, uninterrupted. You'll be good if you're barefoot and touching the ground.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes.
the sun is the loneliest person, except for me. Ow. Guys, I'm an alpha wolf, and
True.
that's okay. I'm
True.
gonna be howling at the moon tonight because my fellow alpha wolf, Diego Lopez,
Diego Lopez.
is gonna smack the shit out of Brian Ortega because Brian Ortega, I love you, buddy.
Yeah, but he hits him with one of these. That backward elbow. I don't know what it's called. It's cool though.
Brian Ortega, man, looking kind of fat coming into this fight, yo. He's got a punch. He's got a pouch.
He
He's
does.
got a little bit extra hustle.
He does.
But Diego Lopez looking cut as always with his awesome haircut. And he's
True.
about to tail whip a Razor scooter on Brian Ortega's forehead. And that's real.
I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be an awesome card. It's gonna be fantastical,
Whimsical.
whimsical, awesome,
Really cool.
spectacular,
Really cool and stuff.
incredible. I feel like people don't talk enough about what words actually mean. Like, awesome doesn't just mean cool. It means you're in awe. Incredible doesn't just mean it's cool. It means you can't even.
It's so
you,
cool you can't believe
you
it.
can't even believe it. You can't even describe
There's
it.
no credibility
True.
because it's so cool.
Unfathomable. You couldn't even think that it's true.
Which is, wow.
Wow.
Oh! Sorry. Scared me, man. Caught me off guard with that
It's
explosion.
just so cool.
It's just so cool, guys.
Extraordinary. You're not gonna believe this one. It's extra More than ordinary. Wow.
Guys.
Spectacular. It means it's a spectacle. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Sorry.
It's incredible.
It's getting a little emotional.
Yeah. I know.
Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this ep. Any final thoughts?
I love you guys. We're gonna give you the merch after we process your credit card details.
Just email me your credit card number and social security. We're gonna
At one man, two balls
contact at gmail.com. Easy.
Easy. But
Easy.
we gonna pay Ramen. He's gonna get some money,
And we're gonna push that merch out.
and hopefully we get 50 sales. I think I'll be happy if I see a single one.
Mm-hmm. I'll be happy if I see somebody rocking it.
If I see somebody rocking it, they're getting rocked.
Because shirt design is so cool, I need 4. I'm collecting them. Like, General Grievous collects Jedi lightsabers, y'all. I'm coming at you wearing 4 shirts in 80-degree weather. That's how I rock.
Guys,
Let 'em know.
the world is gonna be afraid when I learn how to do head kicks.
Yeah?
Because
You just need to stretch, bro.
I need to stretch because, man, my head kicks would go crazy. You see the top of that dartboard? Yeah, they going crazy.
You just, like... You just gotta get the correct hip pivot.
Yeah.
Do it. You need to, like... Not just stand up and kick. You gotta...
I understand, but like,
Also,
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
it's just hard for me because my hips hurt so bad most of the time because I don't stretch. Guys, you need to stretch, drink a lot of sodium, have a balanced diet, be healthy, man, because you're gonna feel better, you're gonna act better, you're gonna perform better. It's awesome. So, yeah, just be good,
And boss up.
boss up.
Boss up. Catch you guys in the next one.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?